Monday munchies. So this is something we're going to try to feature for you every Monday night around 11 o'clock. Just so you know, I don't think I'm letting any cats out of the bag, but we're going to be continuing Your Home with Jill on QVC2 every Monday night from 10 p.m. until midnight, all the way through the first few months of 2019. So if you're looking for Your Home with Jill, you're going to find it here. And if you're looking for something to munch on, you're going to find it here Monday nights right around 11. So this is a brand that I am just crazy for. Many of you are too. This is Enstrom's Toffee. I'm not the only one who loves this. I know my good friend David Venable, this is one of his favorite food products. This is also our good friend Meredith Lawrence. She said this is like one of her most favorite food items ever from QVC. Have you tried it yet? Are you looking at it and thinking, toffee's toffee? No, not when it's Enstrom's. This is from a fourth generation family run company, started in 1960. This is all made in Grand Junction, Colorado, using this incredible recipe, of course, of, you know, butter and sugar and almonds and all these things. But because it's made at high altitude, it makes the brittle tender and creamy. It produces almost a light and fluffy type of toffee. All the steps here are done by hand. So they spread out the toffee, let it cool, then they put the chocolate on top, then they do crushed almonds that have almost been pulverized to like an almond dust. They spread the chocolate, flip it over, put more on the other side. And this offer that I have for you right now, these are the slabs, guys. These are where you're going to be getting these big, thick slab pieces, 2 pounds of it from Enstrom's for holiday gift giving. All you need to choose is, do you want milk chocolate or dark chocolate? And do you want it shipped out right away the week of November, I got to cheat on my card, November 5th or November 26th? Let me just show you. So as you're looking here on the inside of this toffee, do you see all the big pieces of almonds that are in there? Okay. But here's what I want you to know. When you break, look how tender that toffee is. That's the Enstrom's difference. This is not breaking into hard pieces. It's tender. Look at all the almonds in there. And again, all on top here, it's like an almond dust. They kind of pulverize those almonds down to sprinkle it across the surface. And then you just get this, I mean, I can just break it apart. It's not hard. It's not going to sit in your teeth. It's tender. Oh. It's buttery. Yes, please. It's just so good. Delicious. Look right here in front. The dark chocolate, I'm going to take a quick sip of water here. The dark chocolate, 61% cacao. So really fine quality chocolates that are used here. Delicious to give as a gift. If you decide that you want to do the dark chocolate, I want you to know it will come in this beautiful red box, as you see here, beautifully packaged on the inside. If you get it at home and you're not going to eat it right away, I would either wrap up the whole box in plastic wrap or put it inside of a big Ziploc bag. It can stay in your freezer for up to a year. You can keep it in your refrigerator for about 6 weeks. And then you can keep it in your, out on the countertop for about, I would say probably about a week's time. Here's the thing, it is not going to arrive to you frozen. It's going to arrive to you at ambient or room temperature. So if you're not going to eat it right away, you might want to put it in the freezer and then bring it out as you'd want to. You're getting 2 pounds of it. 2 pounds of Enstrom's toffee. Again, some of the best toffee you've ever had. Look on the inside here. Lighter, tender, creamier, buttery. You can break these slabs to any size piece that you want. So you can break little pieces off if you want to. You can break off big pieces, right? I love seeing like the big chunks of the almonds on the outside there. Look at the chocolate on each top and bottom of that toffee. Look at the big almonds. And then again, these are like pulverized almonds that are then kind of sprinkled across the top. Now take a look here. let's say you want to make yourself a delicious little coffee drink for dessert. Well, I gotta say, I think if that was me, I'd stick that in, which is delicious, but you can also take some of the crumbles that are down at the bottom and just sprinkle those on top of that coffee. Or maybe you do it on top of hot chocolate, or maybe you sprinkle that on top of a bowl of ice cream. That couldn't hurt. And enjoy this. So Kathy Smith.
Did you say toffee?
Have you ever tried Enstrom's toffee?
Never.
Oh my gosh. So are you a dark chocolate or a
Yes.
milk chocolate girl?
Actually, both, be honest,
All
but
right.
dark chocolate.
So here's a piece of
Thank
dark
you,
chocolate,
love.
almond toffee. By the way, this is gluten-free.
Oh my God.
So not like candy bar toffee, right? Like, isn't it tender?
It breaks apart differently than, you know, sometimes with candy bar toffee, it's actually gets literally stuck in your teeth.
Yes.
This is breaking apart and just kind
Almost
of like melting in instead.
And how about the richness?
Oh, I
Tastes
love
a little
it.
butter in there.
And I would never know that it was gluten-free. Like, it doesn't say, there's nothing about that says anything's missing.
Well, it's just, you know, I mean, again, I don't know that there would normally even be gluten in a toffee, but I just like to call it out
That's
for
nice.
people so that they know it's good, isn't it?
I think I should try the milk chocolate. Don't you think?
What
Like,
I love about having Kathy here. All right,
Just-
here. How's that for
yeah.
a piece?
All right.
Okay,
Oh,
try it.
God, and you gave
And
me a
since
big
you're
piece,
there,
too.
then I get to have another bite.
Okay.
Too. All right.
oh, I don't know which one I do like better.
They're both
Dark
really
chocolate?
good, aren't they?
That's tough, though. I guess I'll say dark chocolate. But it's only,
So good.
yeah, but anybody that loves toffee. We have a lot of toffee, caramely kind of guys.
Yes.
My husband, my dad, they really,
They love
for
it.
sure.
Isn't it good?
For sure.
Awesome. Thanks for stopping by.
thank you for
can
sharing.
Take it. Go, 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 go. All right, so here's what you need to know. We have 3 ship dates. If you're looking at this and you're like, oh my gosh, I want some of those big slabs of toffee, because we know how many of you love giving this as a presentation. We can ship this out to you right away, but I don't have a lot of those to go around, okay? And that's actually the most popular, is the shipping out right away. This is our only order of the season. So if I sell out of that immediate, then we've got to go over to November 5th. If I sell out of that, then you've got to wait till November to 26th. Again, when you break it open, it's tender. You can just tell. I mean, it's easy to break apart, but it still has all the richness. And again, it's because they're making this in small batches. Grand Junction, Colorado, there's something about the altitude that allows the toffee, as it's made in these kettles, to become a little frothier, to become a little lighter, and it still gives you all the richness that you love in a good toffee, but not in a hard candy way. Much more gourmet, much more tender, has really taken our customers by storm. You've asked for so many different iterations from Enstrom's, but this was kind of the original way that we first brought you this brand, because we love the idea of just these big old slabs of toffee. I gotta tell you, all I had for dinner tonight was like a little bowl of oatmeal, so I could totally just sit here and munch and eat this whole thing right now. But I still have another show to go. Heather's over on Facebook. Hi, Heather. She said that toffee chocolate is amazing. Bought it for my boyfriend once for his birthday, and he loved it. It's 2 pounds, free shipping and handling. Take advantage of that. Again, you barely have to like break it, and look what happens. Look at the whole almonds. Again, on top, that's all almond. Underneath, all almond. Delicious gourmet Calibo chocolate that's used here. The milk chocolate, 61% dark cacao chocolate that's used here. You can freeze this up to a year. You can refrigerate this for about 6 weeks. You can, keep it on your countertop for about a week or so. If you order the milk chocolate, it's going to be in this kind of like golden creamy beige box. If you order the dark chocolate, you're going to get it in this beautiful red box, and you will be getting 2 pounds of these big slab pieces. Every box is going to be different. You might get a jumbo slab, you might get a medium slab, and then you might get a couple of like smaller, mediums, small to medium sized pieces. It's really good. I think everybody in that control room better come on down here and get themselves a little toffee. Good. And I'm with Kathy. Like, I love dark chocolate. That's usually what I go for. But I have to say, there's something really good about the creaminess of the milk chocolate with the buttery notes of the toffee, the crunch of the almond, which has not been burned or anything in that process. It just has a delicious, almost like you get that roasted nut taste of the almond with the butteriness of the toffee around it, dipped in chocolate. Okay, it's not bad. It's really, really good. So here's an update for you on what we have available, our only order of the season. If you, in all 3 ship dates, if you want dark chocolate, 300 or less to go around in those ship dates. A little more than that to go around in the milk chocolate. Oh, you know what I wanted to show you? I do have a box here that's filled. So when you get it at home, you'll take it off. It's like a little envelope. You lift it, open this up. You get a little note from the Enstrom family, and then come on in. Did somebody say slab? 1. 2. And then here you can see, it's everybody's going to be getting 2 pounds worth. Some of the pieces are going to be smaller. Big chunk. I mean, gosh, that looks like a state, doesn't it? There's another piece. Look at all of this toffee that you're getting in just 1 box. And you know what else? When you get to the bottom, oh my gosh, look at that big piece. It's like the state of Texas. Here's all these pieces here. That could be fun, right? Instead of doing a Rorschach test, let's see what states we see when we look at the Enstrom's toffee. But here, when I get down here to the bottom of the box, do not, and I repeat, do not throw out that goodness. Those are all kinds of little toffee bits and some of the almonds that are left over. That's what you're going to sprinkle on top of your coffee. That's what you're going to put on top of your ice cream. I mean, listen, if you're trying to make plain Greek yogurt be a little more tolerable, add some toffee to it. I won't tell. But 2 full pounds of this delicious, tender, rich, buttery, you've never had anything like it. Again, this is not candy bar toffee, guys. This is gourmet from Enstrom's, from Grand Junction, Colorado. 4 generations bringing you some of the most, look at that, delicious buttery toffee you have ever had. Bon appetit. I hope you enjoy it. That is our Monday Munchie for this week's edition of Your Home with Jill, M60914. We can ship it out right away, November 5th or the week of November 26th. I should have saved you some of that, Ellie. Have you ever had that Enstrom's toffee?
I was just telling Kathy the first time it ever went on,